Albert, when you look around and, you know, some of the new guys in, some of the guys that have been here, the growth and things like that, can this defensive line be as good as it was last year? Can it be better? You know, what kind of your expectations?
I would just say every year it's a new season, and yes, we had a high standard as of last year, and a lot of people say some guys left, but in reality, no one really left, because even as y'all saw, the backups, quote-unquote backups, were still doing the same things as starters. So I truly and genuinely believe this D-line will be better than last year's.
What have you seen so far from the offensive line, and especially Chase, with the work that they've been able to do when y'all have gone against them?
Our O-line has improved a lot. I mean, their communication, everything. I'm not with them 24/7, so I can't tell you too much. But from what I've seen from spring to now, I mean, it's been a major improvement. I've just been enjoying every second going against them.
How much different about your game?
My game, I'll let it speak for itself. That's all I can tell you. Nah, everyone views me differently. I don't have a view for myself, so that's up for y'all to decide, not me.
Did you work on something in particular this offseason?
Everything. There's nothing in particular that I singled out, because everything needed to be worked on.
What are Chase Visanch's strengths? You know, plays inside, can play outside if needed. From what you've seen from him,
So that takes a lot of intelligence to be able to play something like that on O-line, because it varies week in, week out. Sometimes something means this week, next week it means different. It takes a lot of football intelligence to play all over the O-line.
You mentioned a lot of guys that are coming back and may not have played as much last year. Who are maybe some guys that didn't see as much time last year that you think might have key roles for you on the D-line this season?
A lot of dudes, man. I can't really single anyone out. I mean, everyone is equally important on our D-line. I'm not going to stand here and say this person, that person. Everyone's just as important, and if one person's falling short, then we all fell short. So every single person has a key role in our D-line.
Albert, what difference have you seen in Shamar Stewart this offseason?
He's grown up, you know. He's improved physically, mentally, emotionally, like all aspects of the game. Like everything has improved about him, and watching my young bull grow up it's been fun to watch, you know. And I'm excited to see what he can do.
You played the new video game yet? What's it like to see yourself?
I mean, it was cool for like 5 seconds, and then after that it was kind of like, yeah, I'm in a game. Okay, like, yeah, it was cool. That's all I could tell you. It was cool.
Who's the best guy in the team on the sticks in that game?
I don't know. I don't watch many dudes play. A lot of dudes, one game they good, next game lose by 30. So I can't really say who's the best. If I'm being biased, I'm going to say me, because I won. I only played 2 games against people, but I'm undefeated. So I'm going to say me, but in reality, I don't really know who's the best dude on the team.
Then you retired?
Yeah, most definitely. I walked away from the game.
Albert, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Tennessee last year where you went down. I think you told us that you thought your season's over, and then you came back. Just wondering how much healthier you feel since that moment. It felt like, you know, at times last season it was hard to get over that. If you were hurt at all after that, you feel healthier now?
You know, yeah, I really did thought my season was over there in that Tennessee game. I couldn't walk on my ankle. I mean, I was in excruciating pain. And then next week, I was just in that hydro pool 3-4 times a day, just constantly working, building up the tissue, strengthening everything. And I always say, who God bless, no man curse. And what that means is whatever blessings God has in store for you, no man, woman, the devil, no one can take it away from you. And I knew it was just a minor setback to a major comeback. So I just stayed true to my beliefs and my foundation, and it carried me through.
So rotating like they do, what's that fine line between getting enough snaps but yet being fresh?
You know, I wouldn't say there is a fine line. Like, you're never going to be fresh. I mean, week 1, okay, maybe. But by week 3, week 4, the word fresh is non-existent at that point. At that point, it's just you want to contribute to the team, whether it's 2 snaps, whether it's 30, 40, whatever you get, every snap has an important role.
Did you always think of Shamar defensive tackle, and what do you think that move will do for him this season?
Yeah, I always have. I never, like, if I'm being honest, I didn't know who he was until I got here because DeSoto, Dallas, LaPorte, Southeast Texas, ways away from each other. So I never knew who he was till I got here. And then when I met him, I always seen him as a DT, never a DN. I mean, he could play DN, don't get it wrong. So really, he can play both. But I would preferably want him as a DT.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, in making that move, what kind of season do you think he'll have?
He's going to have a great season, regardless of where he plays, DT, DN. I know Shamar Turner, and he's a dog. He's going to get after it. So wherever he's at, I know he's going to go 110% until the final whistle.
Anything else? All right, thank you, Albert.
Thank y'all.